Okay, and we're back. What I want to show you now is that we are now using a Lipoly battery. This is 11.1 volts, 1700 amp, fully charged battery at the moment. It is configured going through this UBEC, which is a voltage regulator, bringing the 11.1 volts down to 5.2 volts, and then from there entering this here. The reason why it doesn't say perfect is because this perfect here is 6 volts and we're currently at 5.2. But being a Lipoly battery, it should provide you with a more consistent power to be able to keep everything running right here. But like I said, servos today take up a lot of power, and therefore with the way this current series is configured, you're about to witness that this type of configuration is still not powerful enough either to be able to power this 3. As you can see, I just simply have to move this up and down, and when I move it fast enough, like when you're doing a TikTok, okay, you start hitting the red line. And if you move it fast enough like this, you'll definitely hit the red line. So as you can see, even this cannot provide you with the proper power. Now it's not the fact that the battery cannot provide you with the power, it's just that the configuration where the series of electricity going through this and this and this channel and finally getting to here has been drawn so much that it's not as efficiently used. And we're about to explain that later using the Reactor X. But until then, I want to show you something that's a very interesting point here on the swash plate. As I move this up and down, notice the swash plate actually wiggles. That wiggly feeling, and at the same time look at the battery as well as I do this, that wiggly part right there is a very dangerous situation because it means that it's unable to draw enough power to maintain everything running. It's unable to do that. Why? Because for some strange reason, the bottleneck between this to this to this to this, by the time it gets to them, it's already late. That's the reason why there's a wiggly direction on this thing, whereby, notice, it's causing a wiggle. And you're not supposed to have the thing wiggle, because when you wiggle, that means you've lost control while you're in the air. So how can you do 3D? So that's the whole idea here. And you can also look down over there on where we're really at on the battery. It's down as low as, well, God knows, 3 volts. Okay. Pretty scary thought. So the Lipoly might be a good battery, but somehow with this straightforward configuration, it doesn't seem to be working very well. That's the reason why we're about to try this one.